Good morning, everyone. Hi, Angie. Good morning. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Saturday. Here, the sky is beautiful. The trees have a hint of fall in them. Like I'm looking out my window right now and I see like the leaves turning
Have a hint
colors.
of fall in them. Like I'm
Uh-oh.
looking out my window right now and I see.
Okay, sorry, y'all. I think I had too many tabs open and it started to. Let me close all these tabs. Sorry. Hi, Tori. Good morning. But like I was saying, the leaves are so pretty outside and they're starting to fall down on the ground, which is like so pretty to me. I cannot wait to see like the whole trees orange and yellow and red. I just can't wait. I'm such a fall baby because my birthday's this month. My birthday's September 24th. So I am a fall baby. I am in love with the season of fall. So I hope you're doing well this Saturday. We are here to talk about how to attract those healthy relationships. Woo! This is gonna be a good one today. I hope y'all got y'all pen and papers out today. This gonna be some good one. Hi, Tori. Good morning. Hi, Janet. Good morning. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you for spending the Saturday morning with me. You could be anywhere, but you chose to listen to me this Saturday morning. So I appreciate you so much. Um, just a couple of reminders. I have a big reminder that I am starting Success My Way Academy again. I don't do these often, y'all. So if you want to join Success My Way Academy, let me know. I am running a special for this 6-week intensive mastermind course. I mean, if you want to get your life together, you got to get in this course. I do not know anybody who's gone through this course and their life has not been affected and changed. It will change your life. So if you're ready for increase, if you're ready for mental peace, if you're ready for financial increase, you have to take Success My Way Academy. It will get your life. Um, the academy is $500. I like to tell people the price up front. It's $500. However, because this is Success My Way Academy's anniversary month, I founded Success My Way Academy this month 2 years ago. Because this is the anniversary month, I am bringing the price down $200 for anybody interested to $300. Okay? So exciting, so exciting. That's only $50 a week, y'all. $50 a week. And you get to see me on Zoom, you get to see me on video, you get life work, you get fun assignments to do. You get to just be around other like-minded people and get new friends from across the country. I had people from across the country. I don't think I've had an international person yet. So if you live internationally, we'll work it out where we're on the same time length and we can get it done. Also, if you don't have the 301 full swoop, that's okay. I can work with you with a payment plan, but I want serious inquiries only. Serious inquiries only. This class is a lot of work. People enter into it thinking, oh, Success My Way Academy. Oh, that's cute. It's not cute. It is serious. This is going to be serious work because in order to create change in your life, you got to do serious work. So if you are serious about creating change in your life, if you love people and you like networking, if you want some one-on-one coaching, because part of it is one-on-one with me. Okay. So if you want some one-on-one coaching and if you want a challenge to that's all about you, to invest in yourself is like priceless. So $300 is nothing when it comes to investing in yourself. So make sure you let me know if you are interested in Success My Way Academy. You can also go down in the description to the website. It'll take you straight to the Think If a platform where you can sign up for Success My Way Academy. All right. All right. Yay. Also, I have a vision and goals e-course. If you want to just get a taste of Lakisha. So let me just buy this e-course that Lakisha has to see how I go. That's only $29.99. And not only that, I teach you about the different areas of your life in that Vision and Goals e-course as well. So you can do the $29.99 e-course and Success My Way Academy if you want to do that as well. So you can bundle it up for yourself. But go to my website, successmywaycoaching.com, for more information. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Mom Candy, tell me your name again. I'm so glad you're here. I haven't seen you in a long time. I forgot your name. Mom Candy, tell me your name again. All right. So go ahead and get your pen and paper out. You see, I have a Success My Way journal here that I always use to take notes in. So I would like you to do the same. If you are on here regularly every Saturday, you should have a Success Saturday book where you are taking your notes in, because we give out some good nuggets. Today, we're talking about 12 ways to get some more positive relationships in your life. You know, this is such an interesting topic because as humans, we want positive relationships. We want these things, but a lot of times we don't attract positive relationships. We attract the opposite. So you might be asking yourself, like, you might have asked yourself this, or you might have heard somebody else ask, why can't I never find a good man? Or why can't I never find a good woman? Or why do I always attract this type of person? Okay, those are good questions that we really need to dive deep into. And so today, we're not going to talk about attracting toxic relationships. I did a video on that already. So um, go on my YouTube channel. And I just heard something. That's why I just paused it. Go to my YouTube channel and you can find that toxic relationship video. I'm not talking about toxic today. We're talking about healthy relationship. How can I, instead of attracting toxic people in my life, how can I attract healthy relationship, positive, passionate, beautiful people in my life? How can I do that? Candace. Okay. Hi, Candace. So glad to have you. All right. So let's get started. Before I get into the 12 ways of how to attract healthy relationships, I just want to let you know what a healthy relationship is. Can anybody tell me in the chat? Y'all know y'all like when y'all talk to me. Come on, y'all got to talk to me this morning, this good old Saturday morning. What is a healthy relationship? Let's start there. Because we can't attract something that we don't know what it is. So, what is a healthy relationship? Can anybody put that in the chat? Come on, I need y'all to talk to me this morning. What is a healthy relationship? While you're putting that in the chat, I just want to say that I feel like I'm an expert on this topic because I have been married to the same man for almost 25 years. And then I was with him way before that. I married my high school sweetheart. So altogether, we have been together for about 33 years. And we still have a very healthy relationship. So I think I know a little something, something. You know, I hear people say, especially single people, where my single people? Oh, I'm a single lady. Oh, I'm a single lady. Where my single people at? I hear single people say all the time that they don't want to take advice from a married person because they already married. I hear single people say they don't want to take advice from a married person because they already married. Y'all, I don't want to call people dumb, but that is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. You mean to tell me that as a single person trying to get married, you don't want to listen to anybody who already married? That's kind of weird. So, you know, I always say, if you're a single person, if you want to be married or if you want to be in a long-term relationship. I mean, these days, everybody don't want to be married. If you want to be in a long-term relationship, study people who've done it right. Come on, y'all. Study people who've done relationships right. Don't be like, oh, they married. I ain't paying no attention to them. Say what? Why? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Aren't you trying to? Do you want to? If your goal is to get married, I don't want you to ever say again, single person, that you don't want to listen to a married person. We got the sauce, especially people who've been married a long time. Are you serious? I remember when my sister's married now, but I remember when my sister was single and she was like, Lakisha, yeah, how do I attract quality, healthy relationships in my life? I told my sister to listen to um it was these marriage counselors. I can't remember, but I told her to listen to their videos. These marriage counselors. Listened to the marriage counselor videos. She was like, say what? Yes. Listen to people who are talking about how marriages should go because you got a backwards map. If this is the type of relationship you want, what are all the steps you got to take to get there? Listen to people who are in healthy relationships, please, y'all. Please. Don't say you don't want to listen to them. Okay. Hi, Trika. Janet says, I've been married for 30 years and went out 8 years. Communication is one in marriage. Yes, Janet, that's right. I said what is a healthy relationship? Healthy communication. Yes. Trika said, you and I insane are my inspiration. I'm going to get me an MVP. Oh, Trika always calls my husband MVP because she knows my husband treats me good. So she calls him MVP. So yes, Trika, you're going to get your MVP too, boo. Hi, Joan. Good morning. All right, y'all. So, what is a healthy relationship? Let's talk about that. Communication is a healthy relationship is one in which both parties are satisfied mentally, emotionally, and physically with each other. So, this includes healthy intimacy. This includes healthy security with each other. When I talk to people about relationships and how you need to be secure, remember, I'm not just talking about like the man being the protector. I mean, the man needs to feel secure and the woman needs to feel secure. In a relationship, both people need to feel secure. Both people need to feel respected. Now, I know where my Christian people at. Now I'm going to say something. Okay. Because the Bible says that a man should love their wife as Christ loved the church. Yes. And a woman should respect their husband. But respect is also mutual. In loving your wife, that's showing respect. So respecting each other is very important. Nobody should be disrespecting their significant other. Also, another thing about a healthy relationship is you have to be curious about your partner. I don't understand this. People enter relationships so selfishly, so selfishly. They enter relationships all about me, 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 me. Forget about you, 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 you. Stop going into relationships all about you. I want this, and I don't know why he not doing this, and I don't want. Y'all, go into a relationship curious about them. And they should be curious about you. If you enter a relationship with somebody that's not curious about you, they're not asking you any questions. They don't know what your hobbies, they don't know what your deepest dreams are. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Be curious, and they should be curious about you. Watch for curiosity. If you get into a new relationship with someone, watch for curiosity. That is a very good sign. And also, in a healthy relationship, you don't assume. Stop assuming things. Stop. I don't know what. I think society has programmed women to think that men know how to read our minds. I don't understand. I hear a lot of women say that. They say, he should just already know. He should just already know what? Okay. Men don't have ESP. Or like I hear somebody say, men don't have ESPN. They don't know what's in your head. If you want something for your birthday, tell them what you want. Don't be like, he should already know what I like. Say what? No. What do you want for your birthday? He can't read your mind. I'm just saying. Y'all don't assume stuff. Ask questions and then communicate what you want openly and expressively. So anyway, those are just a few things about what a healthy relationship is. I ain't even get into my 12 yet. I'm about to get into my 12. Hi, Candace. Good morning. Trika says, I'm at the salon trying to chime in. Typo, you and Sam are my inspiration. Oh, yeah, I know, Trika. I know. Thank you. All right. So let's talk about how to attract healthy relationships. And there's something I already teach called the 5 love languages. It's so good for you to take this test so you can know about yourself. So, number 1 of our 12, number 1 is know thyself. Oh, I need somebody to put this in the chat. Who's going to put this in the chat for me? Who's going to put this in the chat? Because these are all important. This is about how do I attract good, positive men and women in my life that I want to have a relationship with. And guess what? I'm talking about romantic relationships. Yes, I am. But the thing I love about these 12 is that they can go with any relationships. They can go with friend relationships. They can go with relationships with your children or with your parents or whatever. Thank you, Candace. Know thyself. That's why I come in. As a life coach, I help people know themselves. Some people have a hard time. They're so used to giving that they don't really know who they really are. Let me tell you something. Like attracts like. So if you don't know yourself and like attracts like, you're going to attract somebody else that doesn't know themselves. Ooh, I'm going to say that again. Did y'all catch that? If you don't know yourself, you're going to attract somebody else that doesn't know themselves. Like attracts like. So your goal is to know yourself so good that you are now putting your energy out there, your positive energy about yourself, and you're going to attract somebody who is comfortable with themselves, and they're going to be comfortable with your authentic self. Like attracts like. So when you know yourself, you're going to attract somebody who knows themselves. So you say, Lakisha, well, how do I get to know yourself? That's why you need to join Success My Way Academy. I get you straight. That's number 1. So comment on any one of these. Let me know if you agree. If you have an example of these. I know for me in my relationship with my husband, it has been a journey, right? Because I've been married. I've been actually with my husband since I was 14. And my birthday's this month. I'm about to be 47. So do the math. So my husband and I actually learned about ourselves in our marriage. And that's rare. That's very rare. But a lot of us, especially if we're single, we put all our energy in finding someone else. How about you put all the energy in just finding yourself? Put all the energy in finding yourself, because when you do that, you will attract someone else who's interested in yourself. But if you have a gaping hole in you, you're going to attract somebody who has a gaping hole in them. And when you put those 2 holes together, that's called the black hole. It's the bottomless pit. Oh, that's so awesome, Angie. Angie said, I'm learning me now. Yay. I'm so proud of you, Angie. All right, number 2. Let's go to number 2, Candace. Number 2 is know what you want and know what you need. I'm going to say that again. Number 2 is know what you want and need. All of us know what we want. We got our list. I want a man, he got to have, he has to have all his teeth in his mouth. He has to be tall, dark, and handsome. He has to have good credit. I mean, we got all these lists about what we want. But do you know what you need? Come on. Wants are easy. It's easy to know what I want in a relationship. But do I know what I need? When you know what you need, you will attract that healthy person. Okay? So I'm gonna give you an example with myself. I knew I needed this as a little girl. I needed a significant other who knew me and who put me first above everybody. I knew I needed that. Now, I wanted somebody with all the bells and whistles, look good, smell good, even taste good. Hey, come on. Ain't no kids watching this. Okay. Uh, but I realized that, so I searched for that in somebody that I will spend the rest of my life with. Y'all, if you're searching for somebody to spend the rest of your life with, they gotta satisfy your need. Forget about that big list. Gotta have perfect teeth and stuff. What that got to do with your needs? What that got to do with your needs? My needs are mental and emotional. I don't really. We about to get deep. I don't really need a man with money. I got money. I don't really need a man about money. If he got bad credit, then I might just keep my money separate from him. But if I find a man that has bad credit but treat me like a goddess, baby, he's getting a chance. Because I don't need the money. I need somebody mentally and emotionally who could satisfy me. So, do you know what you need? Thank you, Trika. Make sure you hit that like button. If y'all like this conversation, go ahead and hit that like button, please, so we can let YouTube know everybody need to watch this video. Thank you, Trika. Trika put the Success My Way Academy link in the chat. Thanks, Trika. You're awesome. Can I get a witness? How many people out there know what you really need? Not what you want. What do you need as a woman, as a man? What do you really need? And are you searching for your needs, or you just searching for your wants? Y'all better stop judging those books by the cover. Stop judging those books by the cover. The cover's always going to be nice. I mean, every book I got, the cover is pretty nice. The scary part is I don't know what's in this book. And I need what's in this book to be comfortable for me. It needs to be, whatever's in this book needs to be about my needs, or I don't want to read it. I'm just saying. Janice said, you need a man who respects you. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. A man that respects you, don't talk to you any kind of way. Like, that's a bad sign, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all in relationships where men talk to you any kind of way. I try to teach young girls this. Do not allow a boy, I teach girls this, do not allow a boy to talk to you any kind of way, because you give him a way into disrespect. I remember I heard a bunch of ruckus outside my window one day. This was a long time ago, y'all. I heard a bunch of ruckus outside my window, and it turns my stomach right now. I look outside my window and I see the teenage girl that lives next to me. She's outside playing with a boy. And it's like almost dark, so I can't really see what's happening and I can't really hear what's happening. But they're out there, she playing with him, he's playing, but they're physical. So I'm watching this take place with this teenage girl and this teenage boy. They're physical outside. Outside it's kind of getting dark outside. And she falls, and he takes a trash can that's right next to them, picks it up and throws it on the little girl. He throws the trash can on the little girl. And instead of the little girl being appalled and fighting him for real, because that's what I would have done. If he when I was a teenager, y'all wouldn't want to know me when I was a teenager, because I used to fight boys. I used to fight. I'm sorry, I used to fight. I'm sorry, I used to fight. That was the old Lakisha. No, I don't do that now. But when I was little, I would get at you. So I was expecting her to get at the little boy, you know? She didn't, y'all. She just started laughing. She kept laughing after the boy hit her with a trash can. So to me, in that moment, I realized that this little girl was yearning for attention. She didn't care if the attention was good or bad. She just wanted the little boy to give her attention. Or maybe she could have been scared of the little boy. I don't know what her intentions were or why she kept laughing after he hit her with a trash can. So are you like that little girl? Do you brush off when someone talks bad down to you? Do you brush it off or laugh when somebody hits you with that ugly language? Don't let anybody talk to you any kind of way. Don't do that. Don't let anybody utter out their mouth something negative and nasty about you. You are worth more than that. Respect. Number 3. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Let's see what I have here. Yes, you'll be. Oh, yay! Trika says she'll be popping into Success My Way Academy. Yes. All right, number 3. You ready, Candace? Number 3 is teach people how to treat you. This is respect one right here. Teach people how to treat you. I encounter so many women, and I don't know why I'm sticking with women. I know my audience is mostly women. I encounter so many women who think men are automatically supposed to know how to treat you. Y'all, that's not right. That's in the movies. I think women, when we were little girls, we were programmed with Disney and all these movies and the hero, and he's just knowing what to do. That's false, y'all. Married people know that's a falsity. Married people know that ain't right. That's incorrect. A man is not going to know how to treat you. You got to teach him how to treat you. Because guess what? He has learned how to treat women. When you encounter a man, he has already learned how to treat women from his mother, from his sisters, from his previous girlfriends or previous wives. So when he gets to you, he got all that background knowledge of how he used to treat all them other women. And he gonna start treating you the same way if you don't teach him how to treat you. He's gonna treat you the same way. So if you don't know what you want, if you don't know what you need, if you don't know yourself, you won't be able to teach anybody how to treat you. And you won't attract healthy relationships. Because you'll have a gap, you'll have a hole. You'll attract the person with a hole that's got a lot of issues. Trika said she really liked him and thought it was cool instead of knowing her own worth. Yeah, Trika, she talking about the little girl. Yep. Trika, I was thinking the same way. It made my stomach turn. I was like, I wish I was her mom. Because let me tell you something, my daughter, I wish somebody would do that to my daughter. My daughter will go ham. It's the way I raised her. So I did feel very sorry. To this day, I feel sorry for. I did not like seeing that at all. False advertisement. Yes. So with my husband, when we first got together, I spent a significant time teaching him how to treat me. We got together when I was 14. I was a young girl, but I was very secure in who I was and what I wanted and what I needed. So when he would get around his friends and he would a hint of disrespect when he now everything was shut down in my teenage years with my husband. I shut down everything. I taught him how to treat me in my teenage years. So by the time we got married, it was smooth sailing. You got to teach people, shut it down. If you're talking or dating someone and they're saying something out of pocket or they do something you don't like make a promise and don't keep it or whatever, let them know. I don't like nobody making promises and don't keep it. If you're not 100%, don't make it a promise. Like, tell them what is your expectations of the relationship. How do you expect the person to treat you? I meet a lot of women who do not in the early years of their relationship tell their significant other how they want to be treated. So when it grows to be this big ugly relationship, they're like, they won't do it because in the beginning you didn't set the tone. You got to set the tone in the beginning, y'all. In the beginning, okay? All right, so teach people how to treat you, especially in the beginning. All right, number 4. Let me mark these off because I'm getting confused a little bit. Okay, got it. Number 4, remove energy vampires. Remove energy vampires. Y'all, how in the world can you attract a healthy relationship when you got all these negative relationships pulling on you like vampires, sucking you dry? How can you find? You cannot find a good relationship if you have energy vampires around you. And some of y'all gonna get mad, but some of y'all keep an ex around. Somebody that you realize it wasn't a healthy relationship. You broke up with them, but they're still around. You just created a block for a healthy person to come in your life. If you have a ex hovering around like this, and you got the new person over here, how can they get in? The ex is, here's the ex, here's the new person. This is me. This is me. This is the ex, new person. New person can't come to you because you got this energy vampire right here. When you remove this vampire, then the healthy person comes right to you. Y'all, remove these negative people out your life. Who do you have in your life that is blocking healthy relationship? Even if it's not romantic, even if it's like a friend, like just a friend. Who got those nasty, negative, jealous friends? Come on, we're getting deep right here. Who got them nasty, negative, jealous friends that's causing you not to attract some positive friends? Remove those friends so you can get the positive people in your life. Get away from those energy vampires. They suck you dry and they block a healthy person from coming to you. Shrika. So funny. All right. That was number 4. Number 5 is see people for who they really are. Y'all, this is so good. See people for who they really are. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou said, people show you who they are the first time, not the second, not the third. So if for the first time somebody shows you themselves, don't say, oh, they just having a bad day. Nah, 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 nah. If somebody show you themselves, believe them 100%. Don't let them say, oh, I was just having a bad day. Nah, 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 nah. I have bad days and I don't act like that. How you treat me in the beginning is how it's going to be for the rest. Y'all, please don't be like these women who think they can change men. You cannot change a man. So if you're getting in a relationship with a man, you're going to have to accept how they are. But don't think you're going to assume, oh, I know how they are, but if I'm a good wife, if I dress good, if I get all sexy, they're going to change. Now, I got news for y'all. That's wrong. They're not changing. You don't have the power to change anybody but yourself. You don't have the power to change anybody but yourself. Do not try to change somebody else. Accept them for who they really are. So if they're nasty and cantankerous, you're going to have to accept that. If they have like quirky ways, if they're obsessive, compulsive, you're going to have to accept that. Sorry. Let me give an example in my own marriage. I'm telling y'all all my business. So, my husband used to, when we first got married, he used to leave his shoes in front of the door. It irritated the heck out of me. It irritated me so bad because I would walk in the house from work and literally trip over his shoes. I would trip over his shoes. And I was in my early 20s and I was just going, why you keep leaving your shoes? I was just going on the shoes. First of all, it never stopped him from leaving his shoes in front of the door. So I didn't change him. I didn't change him. To this day, my husband still leaves his shoes in front of the door. So I had to make a decision to accept that my husband is never going to not put his shoes in front of the door. That was hard. That was hard for me. I wasn't going to accept that. I'm like, I don't understand. I'm complaining. I don't understand why he got his shoes in front of the door. He lazy. He disorganized. It drives me nuts. Until one day, I got a phone call, and the phone call was from somebody at work. Somebody at my jobs who I knew, who I reverenced, so an older woman. Her husband that she loved dearly, that she was married to for a long time, he passed away. It was so sad. So I ended up going to the funeral, and they released doves, and the mayor, it was a great man. The mayor came and said something. And you know how you go up and you give the widow a hug, everybody, when you go view the body, and then you go get a widow a hug. The look that I saw in this woman's face at her husband's funeral changed me. She was so sorrowful that she had lost the love of her life. I go home after this funeral, and I open the door, and my husband's shoes are still in front of the door. And for the first time ever in our entire marriage, instead of arguing, instead of being angry, instead of fussing, I took his shoes and I picked them up and I moved them. Because in that moment, I realized that that lady will never be able to see her husband's shoes in front of her door again. But my husband is still here with me. So am I going to let something as petty as his shoes be in front of the door drive me nuts? Mm-mm. In that moment, I was grateful to have those shoes in front of my door. Come on, y'all. Come on. And to this day, if my husband, after all these years, put his shoes in front of the door, I move them. Sometimes I kick them. Sometimes I kick him off in front of the door. Sometimes I kick his shoes. But I do not hold it against him. I do not get angry, because thank God my husband's still here with me after the pandemic. Some people lost their husbands during the pandemic. Some people lost their husbands. So I always want to be grateful. I always want to be grateful. So I'm telling you this because you have to accept people for who they are. It is not fair to them that you say, in your mind, you thinking you want to change somebody. Do you want somebody to think that about you? Do you want somebody to be trying to change you? Why, as women, we think we perfect? The men be wanting to change us too. Stop doing that. Don't enter a relationship. Accept the person for all their quirky ways. Accept them for all the things they do, the good and the bad. I love my husband's good and I love my husband's bad. If you can't understand that, you're not going to attract a healthy relationship. And guess what? They have to do the same for you. I want to keep reiterating that. My husband does the same for me. I'm quite sure I do a lot of stuff that annoys him. He never complains. He does the same for me. So everything I'm telling you to do, expect somebody to do the same thing to you. And that will be a healthy relationship for you. And don't worry about this shell. Stop worrying about how somebody look all the time. Your body is a shell. What matters is your soul and your spirit. What is the person's soul and spirit? Y'all got to get over the physical appearance. What if you had somebody who treated you like a queen, but they had the wrong hair color, or they were the wrong height, or their feet were too small, or their hands was too big? Yeah, your body is a shell. Don't worry about what the person looked like on the outside. That's kind of immature. Who am I talking to out there? That's kind of immature. As a mature woman, you should be looking at their spirit, their soul, their imprint on what legacy is this person going to leave on the earth. Do you want to be part of their legacy? We're getting deep. We're getting deep. Candace said, oh, powerful. Thanks, Trika. Janet said, I was in high school. I had a boyfriend who would beat me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Janet. Whew. I thought I did something. Now I help people telling them it's not okay. Wow. Yeah, because a lot of Janet, a lot of young people get involved in domestic violence early. I was just watching this documentary of this teenage boy who killed this teenage girl that broke up with him. Like, teenagers go through a lot. If you have teenagers in your life, please be in their love life. That's when my daughter came out so strong, because I told my daughter when she was a teenager, I said, you're going to hurt mommy's feelings if you don't tell mommy about your relationships, because I want to help you navigate relationships. I told that to my daughter. So please, if you see teenagers out there struggling in relationships, they got these boyfriends and girlfriends, and it's just toxic, try to help them get out of it. So that's awesome, Janet. Candace says, yes, I hear my dad say the same thing about my late mom. Oh, Candace. Yeah. Yeah. So some of this stuff doesn't matter. This physical world does not matter, y'all. This physical world doesn't matter. Shoes don't matter. Shirts don't matter. Your body is just a shell. When you look for a healthy relationship, look for their soul, look for their personality, look for their spirit, look for their beliefs. What do they believe in? If they really are at their core what you need, get rid of some of those wants. All right. Moving on. Y'all enjoying yourself out there? How y'all doing with this topic? Number 6. To attract healthy relationships, you have to do things that you love. Number 6 is to do things that you love. You be like, Lakisha, why I gotta do things that I love to attract? Let me tell you something. It's like you're testing the person that you're dating. If you do things that you love, you want somebody to be a partner with you in that, or at least to respect it or support it, right? So when you do stuff you love, you kind of see if the person that you're dating or you want to be with is with you, if they honor you, if they respect your love, the things you love. It is very heartbreaking to be with somebody who does not like what you like or who puts down what you like. Ew, you like planning? Ugh, that's stupid. It's hard to be with somebody who does that to you. So make sure you're with somebody who respects you enough to honor what you love. Also, when you do what you love, you're being your authentic self and you will attract somebody. It's like if you love tennis, maybe you'll attract somebody who's at the tennis match. If you love going to concerts, maybe you'll attract somebody at the concert who has the same love of concerts. So doing things you love may attract the love of your life. I'm going to say that again. Doing things that you love may cause you to attract the love of your life. I hear a lot of married people say that. I met my husband while I was at a wedding, or I met my husband in a church group. So right now, you know, y'all both like church. Right now, you know, you all both like, at least like the people at the wedding. My husband and I, when we were teenagers, we bonded over sports. My husband liked to play basketball. I like to play basketball. I like tennis. My husband learned how to play tennis and started playing tennis with me. You see how he did? It's up. Both of us are giving and taking. I'm playing basketball with him. He's playing tennis with me. When I had to cheer, I was a cheerleader in high school. He would sit in the bleachers and drive me home. He supported me. He supported what I loved. He participated in what I loved, and he didn't put down what I love to do. You want to be with somebody like that. Trika said, I cut off sleeping because part because Trika is my friend and she has a friend that she code named Sleepy. So that's the code name. I cut off Sleepy because he called my business mess. And I know, oh no, he didn't call your business a mess. Yeah, if somebody says, "What's that mess you doing?" A mess? No. Y'all got to listen for these because people show you who they are and what they're thinking by what they say out their mouth and what they do. Don't ignore that and don't give people. I know a lot of people give it to, oh, he just said that because, oh, I know he did that, but he was just having a bad day. Stop. No, stop doing that. Stop giving people excuses because it causes you to be in a tumultuous relationship. All right, y'all. What are we on? 7? Candace, we on 7. Add value to others. Y'all serve others. Add value to others. Do you know that's so attractive to the opposite sex? Do y'all know what's attractive to the opposite sex? Y'all think it's just looks? It's not just looks. What's attractive to the opposite sex is that they see you as a caring, giving, kind, confident person that has some intelligence. The opposite sex likes kind, caring, giving, confident, intelligent people. So if you are just so self-absorbed, like attracts like, you're going to attract a self-absorbed person. But if you are giving and loving, you're going to attract a giving and loving person. Y'all, please don't believe that falsity of opposites attract. I'm telling you another falsity that they taught us. Opposites attract. No, wrong. You want to attract somebody who's like you, who has your same core values, who's interested in some similar thing. Not everything. They don't have to be interested in everything you like, but they got to be interested in a little bit of what you like. Like attracts like. Stop doing that opposite attract stuff. All right, y'all got that? All right, good. That was an easy one. Number 8, be the love that you wish to be. Oh, I love this one. Now, this, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I had a hard time with this one in my marriage. I remember one time I was in the shower, right? Because I'm very spiritual. So I was in the shower and I was mad at my husband. Oh, I was mad at him. And I was like, in the shower praying to God. I was like, God, change my husband. Lord Jesus, change him. Because he driving me nuts. He driving me nuts. Lord, do something. He this, he that. And in the middle of my prayer, I hear God. I don't hear him like, I don't hear a voice. But I hear God say, you have to work on yourself. Like, stop talking about him. Work on yourself. And in the middle of my prayer, I stopped praying. I stopped praying. I was like, in that moment, God was saying, all the things that you want your husband to be, how about you practice being it yourself? I had a revelation one time. My husband, he used to bring me flowers, right? And then he stopped bringing me flowers. So I was like, why don't you bring me flowers? He was like, why don't you bring me flowers? I said, what? I was like, men don't like flowers. He said, yes, I do. I was like, say what? So I had to think about my own biases. When you want something from other people that you don't do yourself, it's sort of a bias, y'all. It's sort of a bias. So I had to get rid of the biases that I had around a healthy relationship. Again, growing up seeing Disney, and seeing the men get on their knees and give the lady a flower. You never saw women give men flowers. Who in their childhood saw cartoons where the women would give the man flowers? It was in my experience as a child, I would always see cartoons or regular shows where the men would give the woman flowers. I never saw a woman get. So I grew up thinking that men did not like flowers. My husband changed that stereotype and bias in my mind. And now we give each other flowers. Sometimes I go to the grocery store, I'll pick up some flowers and put them on my husband's side of the bed. So be the person you wish to be to that person. Because guess what? In that act, I'm teaching, giving flowers to my husband is teaching my husband how to give flowers to me. You see what I'm saying? Giving flowers to my husband is teaching my husband how to give flowers to me. Oh yes, Candace, number 8 is be the love you wish to be. So whatever type of relationship you want to attract, you be that first. If you want to attract somebody caring and loving, you be caring and loving. If you want somebody who's chivalrous, you be chivalrous. If you want somebody who does like plays tennis and do other things, you do those things. Like be the person that you want to attract. Yes. Yep. Number 9, listen intently. Number 9 is listen intently. Y'all, I know a lot of y'all are loquacious. I know y'all like to talk, but some of y'all don't listen intently. I'm sorry. Some of y'all don't listen intently. Y'all just listen to be heard, to hear yourself talk. Instead of listening to the person, you are quick to respond. You can't wait till it's your turn to talk so you get your response out. Positive people don't like that. You need to listen. Remember I said be curious in the beginning? When my husband talks, I listen. Don't do this when your significant other talking to you. Yeah, go ahead. They talking to you and you're on your phone. Don't do that. When somebody is talking to you, oh, that's my husband, y'all. That's my husband right there. That's my cool husband right there. That's my boo butt. But when somebody is talking to you, put that phone down. Lean in and really genuinely try to understand what they're saying. And don't listen so you can get in there and say what you got to say. When somebody realizes that you're a good listener, they want to be around you. When somebody realizes that you just keep talking, you don't listen, they want to run. They want to run. So stop running your mouth to the point where you do not care about what the person is saying. You're not going to try a healthy relationship like that. You got to generally care and you have to generally listen, even when it's uncomfortable. Even when they're talking about something bad that you did, it's uncomfortable, but you still should listen. Because at the end of the day, if you really care about them, you want to hear their problem with you. You want to hear the problem that somebody has with you so you can fix it because you love them so much. That's healthy. And I'm not talking about toxic relationships. I'm talking about healthy relationships. All right, number 10. Heal your past trauma. This is where life coaches like me come in, and therapists and counselors. You have to first heal yourself before you try to go in and be the healer of another person. How can a person that has not experienced healing themselves heal others? They can't. So you must work on yourself and work on your traumas. Some of us don't think we have traumas, and some of us think we've overcome traumas. I think without counseling, therapy, and life coaching, you are not really addressing them. You are managing them, but you're not addressing them and healing them. It is a difference between managing a trauma and learning how to cope with a trauma. That's different than healing. Healing is healing the wound. Just think of if you have a wound, managing a wound is you keep putting neosporin on the wound. Just think of your trauma as a wound. You keep putting neosporin on it. That's managing. You put neosporin on it, it opens up again. You put neosporin on it, it opens up again. You constantly managing. Most people are doing that in the world. Only some people do the work of healing. I put neosporin on it. I put a Band-Aid on it. I pray over it, whatever. To the point where now the scar is unrecognizable. It's almost gone. That's healing. So make sure you work on healing your trauma and not just managing and coping with your trauma. Because if you do not heal it, you invite somebody else in, the wound can open up at any time. Now they're experiencing your open wounds. Is that fair? Is that fair to expose people to that when they want to love you and then you're not loving them back for whatever reason? And guess what? Vice versa. When you choose somebody who has healed their wounds. Do not choose anybody who's managing it. That's just how I am. No, that's just how I am. I've always been like that. Y'all think that's an excuse? That's not an excuse. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you. It is not an excuse to tell somebody you've always been like that when you are acting negative. That's not fair to the person. Well, I'm just like this. I'm just like this. Say what? And you want a healthy, positive relationship and you're not willing to heal your trauma? How am I showing love that way? All right. I hope y'all enjoying this. I don't know, it's kind of stopped in the chat. Y'all all right out there? All right. Number 11, and we're almost done. Number 11 is don't put others above you. Do not 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 ever put anybody above you. Y'all know why I say that all the times? Because I see this all the time as a life coach. I see this all the time as a life coach, especially with women. We put everybody above ourselves. We put our kids above us. We put our significant others. We put our husbands, our boyfriends, our friends. We put everybody above us. You are worth more. You want to attract somebody who's a partner with you, a partner. You don't want to attract somebody and you just like thinking you just down here and they're up here because you don't want to treat them like a parent. You don't want to treat them like a daddy. These people, when you get in a relationship, these men don't want to be your daddy. They want to be your partner in life, a positive person I'm talking about. Now, negative people that got a gaping hole, they want to be somebody's daddy. Get rid of them. Get rid of the person that want to be your daddy because that means they got a hole too. But a positive, secure person wants to partner with you. That's the difference. That's the difference. Good morning, Theodore Linda. Sure, no problem. Glad you said hi. Don't ever put anybody above you. You are worth so much more. And don't put yourself above anybody else. It's the opposite. Don't think you all that because you may be missing out on a soulmate. Come on. Don't do the opposite either. Don't think you above anybody else. We all got 2 hands, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 feet. Equal. We all children of God. So you're not beneath anybody and you're not above anybody. Attract somebody who's your partner. And number 12, woo, we made it. Number 12, this is the last one on how to attract healthy relationship is love being alone. Love being alone. You say, Lakisha, how in the world am I supposed to attract healthy relationships if I love being alone? Why did I say that? Why did I say love being alone? Because if you are in love with your own mind, with your own soul, with your own spirit, with your own emotions, with your own body, and you love that thing, you will not allow anybody to defile it. You will not let anybody come in and try to degrade it. You will not let anybody come in and try to damage it. So if I love being by myself, who am I in my quiet place? Do I allow myself to get to the quiet place? I know some people who can't get to the quiet place. There's so much going on in their mind, they can't get still with themselves. You ever meet people who can't meditate? That's a problem. And I know a lot of people who can't meditate. I can't sit still. Why can't you sit still with yourself in a quiet space? What is happening to you that you cannot be alone? So if you're having a hard time being alone, you have to practice being alone and liking it. Here's another reason why you have to practice being alone. Because if you attract a healthy person, they don't want you leaning on them all the time. I need to be around you. Where you at? I want to be around you. Can I come in there with you? If they don't want you to be like a backpack. You somebody's backpack. Backpack. Don't be anybody's backpack. Let them go their way and you go there. Absence make the heart grow fonder. It's some days that me and my husband will be in this house all day and we won't talk. And we're just as happy. Sometimes me and my husband will be in this house all day and we won't talk to each other because we're doing our own thing. We're loving being alone. Okay? So when we come together, it's fire. Yes, Angie, that's clingy. You're not going to attract a healthy relationship in being clingy. I'm sorry. Healthy people aren't clingy. They don't mind being by themselves. They got their own life. I always try to coach married women. I try to coach married women by telling them, how can you be independent in your marriage? Stop making your whole life about your spouse. What is your life without your spouse? That's my question. Because your spouse wants you to have your own life. You know, my husband always give me that compliment. He said, Lakisha, what I love about you is you do your thing. You do your thing well. That's what my husband tells me. That's what he loves about me, that I do my own thing well. But if I was clingy on him, I would get on his nerves. He'd be like, back on up, back up. So clingy is not love, y'all. Don't equate being a clingy person with loving somebody. Clinging to somebody and loving somebody, two totally different things. But some people equate, oh, I want to be around my man. Forget about all y'all girls. I'm going with your man. Don't want to be about your man. Wants you to go with your girls. Your man wants you to go with your girls. Go with your girls. Go with your girls. All right. So date yourself. Today is Self-Love Saturday. Who gonna date themselves today? Date yourself. Go to the restaurant by yourself. Go to the winery by yourself. Go shopping by yourself. and be happy. Not all the time, but just, when you do, you should be happy. You shouldn't feel awkward being alone because that's gonna mess you up in a relationship. That's a recipe for danger in a relationship. That you don't like being alone. I need a man. I need a man because I don't like being alone. That's dangerous. That is dangerous, baby. I need a man. I just don't want to be alone. I just don't want to be alone. Flag on the play. Learn how to be alone first and then invite someone in. Do not invite somebody in because you don't want to be alone. That's a recipe for disaster. All right. How many of y'all like this topic? I'm done. Did you enjoy learning about relationships? And please give me feedback. If you use these 12 things and they're working out for you, or if you find somebody that you're really into because you followed these 12 steps, let a sister know. Let a sister know. I would love to know if these work out for you. These have worked out for me, and I have been married for a long time very happily. So these have worked out for me. So let me know. Janice says, I'm going to sit outside alone and read. Oh, that's nice, Janet. That's going to be a good self-love Saturday. Angie said, yay, me. I learned a lot. Yay. Thank you, Angie. All right, that's good. And remember, Success My Way Academy starts October 1st. I talk about subjects like this and others to get your life straight. So if you're interested, let me know. I will work with you financially. Please visit successmywaycoaching.com if you want to know more about it. Also, I have the Vision and Goals course, $29.99. And then you won't get to see me in that one, but you get to see me on screen because I'm on a video and I give you some life work and things like that. Candace, I have to fix the Candace has the Vision and Goals course, and I have to fix the how she prints out her worksheets. So I got to do that today. Tori says, I enjoyed this. I added this to my Passion Planner daily. Yay! I have my Passion Planner daily too. I'm also a Passion Planner ambassador. So if you want a Passion planner, just go to passionplanner.com and use Lakisha C799 for 10% off. Great lesson. Thanks, Lakisha. Yay! Love this. All right. So you know what I'm about to say. It's Self-Love Saturday. Thanks, Candace. And Candace, thank you so much for putting everything in the chat. I appreciate you. Today is Self-Love Saturday. What are you going to do today? Okay, I got new furniture coming today. So I'm excited to get my new furniture and put my new furniture up. I also have to pack because I am traveling for work next week. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Spend time alone. I suggest you spend some time alone today. Get comfortable and just get giddy with loving yourself. And then that's the beginning of attracting the love of your life. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Oh, I'll see you next time. Next time, we're going to talk about how to attract positive energy. Positive energy. Some of us have a very depressive energy. How do we bring that energy up and attract the sunshiny positive energy? We're going to talk about that next time. All right. Love you much. Gotta go. Have a great Saturday. Until next time, friends. Bye, tribe.